Hello everybody, it's time for more StarCraft 2 coverage here on SK Gaming. Oops, don't leave your SD there. No, there you go. Okay, got it. Alright, so anyways, time for more StarCraft 2 coverage on SK Gaming. NadaViKinG, spawning as the Red Terran, versus his opponent ROOTCatZ, spawning as the Blue Zerg. The map, of course, is Lost Temple, and I'm sure that if you have ever played StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2, you know this map. You got the islands, you got the easy-to-defend naturals. It's a very common map, very popular. And anyways, so this is actually just a ladder match from the European server, I believe, with these two players. And yeah, so I haven't actually seen either of these players' strategies before. Kind of excited to see what these guys bring to the table. Zerg versus Terran, very interesting matchup. I'm hoping that maybe we can see some Banelings or just something really fun. I don't know. We'll have to see, though, as KATZ has already sent out his scout to get out the closest position to him. And you can see he's already sent this Overlord as well here. Now, the opponent is obviously not there, so of course he's sending the drone to the closest spot. SCV heading out to the same exact area. And he is going to scout out right here. Might block. No, he is not going to block that barracks from going down. But he will, however, harass the SCV. You can see it's taking it down 15 points right there. 20. Oh, 15! Will he kill it? Will he kill it? I don't think he will. He's got pretty low hit points there on that drone himself, as he continues to be harassed by the SCV that NadaViKinG is using to drive that drone away. Now look at that. He's actually coming back here, going to try to get a little bit more of the action. We'll have to see what's going on in the Zerg base right now. We can see 17 supply and nothing yet. There goes the spawning pool. So spawning pool and gas at the same... Whoa! Double gas! Okay, so this is definitely going to be an interesting game here, as KATZ has already decided to get both of his geysers claimed, and we're not even 3 minutes into the game yet. So whatever he's going to do is going to involve a ton of gas. Let's wait and see what happens here. He may actually try to maybe fake out by leaving the second gas here. I don't know. No, he is transferring over the drones. Huh, this is a crazy game indeed. Well, let's see what happens for the Zerg player. Meanwhile, on the Terran, you can see he does have his orbital command coming. It's about done. Should be done around 5 seconds or so. And anyways, you can see a Marines popping out over here as well. So, yeah, about the Zerg, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a crazy build. Rarely see this happen with two geysers like this claimed so early. He's not getting a lair, he's getting a queen though, and he's getting the Zergling speed upgrade. So he may decide to do some sort of Zergling play and transition into something later on that's going to be really gas intensive. And here's the Terran player scouting it with his SCV. He's got to be thinking, what the hell is going on in this base? He's running his SCV around, he's looking for something that's going to explain the build here. He's not being met with any resistance whatsoever. There are a couple Zerglings on the way right now. You can see they're rallied to the SCV scouting around. And we now have a lair on the way. So the queen has popped out. It's going to try to pump bomb, scare away that SCV. It looks like he's doing a pretty darn good job of it as she runs away from the creep and now back onto it now. So good stuff there. As look at this, Overlord is going to come over here and it looks like it's actually going to position itself somewhere over here. Maybe give vision of the back of the base here. We'll have to see though, as NadaViKinG is continuing to build his SCVs, get his economy going, as right now he has a second barracks on the way as well as a command center. He may actually opt to try to go for this fast expand, and it'll probably be done around the 620, 630 mark. We'll have to see whether or not he lifts it out and flies it down there. Look at the gas for KATZ. He's sitting at 300 gas. You can see the resources right now. This Terran player, he doesn't really even have gas yet, and yet his opponent is sitting on 2 geysers and almost 400. He's got this one drone out here, can probably expect to see building something here in the near future. We'll have to see, though, as the Terran, it looks like, is moving out with his Marines, might capture the Zonaga Watchtower, where there is currently a Zergling. Oh, you don't have a chance, and that's over for that Zergling. Poor Zergling. Oh, well, so anyways, you can see right here a Spinecrawler is going down, as well as an Infestation Pit? This is a crazy game so far. What is KATZ thinking? This is pretty wacky. Alright, well, he is moving up here with one Marine, going to check out what's going on at the expansion. They're going to head up to the top of the ramp where he will be met by one Speedling. And Infestation Pit is just about complete now that he is scouting out. He's seeing what's going on. And he's probably thinking to himself, a big old question mark. That's probably what he's thinking to himself. Because fast infestors is not the most common of strategies, I will say that. Now look right here. he is getting the upgrade that's going to increase the starting energy of the infestors by 25. And note, he's just continuing to build his drones. He's probably going to wait before he builds his infestors until this upgrade is completed. Now note, he's moving his spine crawler over here to the top of the ramp as well, where he's not expending the creep with creep tumors. He's using all of his energy to get drones out and possibly some other units here in the very near future. But for now, he is continuing to just use his queen energy for eggs. And meanwhile, you can see he's scouting out a little bit down here with these Zerglings, just keeping an eye on the map, trying to assert a tiny bit of map control. But you look at the Terran player, all he's got right now is just a boatload of Marines, and he might actually move out here in the near future. He's transferring a couple SCVs, might throw down some static defenses. No, it looks like he's going to throw down a couple barracks here, which, for, against standard Zergling play, that would be pretty darn good. But you've got a Nidus network making right here. I mean, I guess we're going to have Nidus infestors. I guess this is certainly a new strategy for me. Very creative. Have not seen this before. I gotta say, I'm liking it so far. Definitely liking it. Got an Overlord in position over here, just above the natural expansion, and got another Overlord in position just south of the main base. So he's got some good vision. Let's actually look and see. You can see right here, seeing just enough of that. And he also knows exactly what's going on. You know, he's got a good feel for it, and so he knows exactly where the expansion is and whatnot. So you know, I got a drone heading out here. I guess he's gonna. Oh man, this guy, he is good. This is a very sneaky play. He's taking the opposite high yield, and now he's going to bring back his Zerglings, probably to guard whatever the hell he's thinking of doing. And look at that Nidus Worm going down at the top of the base right here for the natural expansion. Infestors have already finished. I think they've already popped out. Look at that right there. Infestors getting ready to go to the top of the ramp, trying to get a fungal growth on the Marines, who are retreating very quickly. But look at that. Here comes the Infestors right here to the top. Going to try maybe do a fungal growth on the workers. Yes, it does go down. Look at that right there. But stopping the income for about half of those SCVs as they get slow. Oh, the second fungal growth lands, knocking out a good chunk of SCVs. Look at that right there. 6 kills on that one infestor from 2 fungal growths. Great timing and waiting for that upgrade to finish. And right here we are seeing that he is continuing to build up spine crawlers in his base. Look, a little blue dot popped on the minimap right there, and a Nidus Worm is now popping up in the main base. This is certainly going to take the Terran player off guard. Look at that. All of his Marines are hanging out up here at his natural expansion. Nothing is down here at all. So he has heard the noise now. He doesn't see it though. Uh-oh, here come the infestors to the mineral line right there. Fungal growth landing, good chunk of them right there. Another fungal growth will surely kill them, but it looks like he's actually opting to throw down a bunch of infested Terrans. Oh, look at that. They're so low hit points, they're just getting one shot by the infested Marines as the infestors now retreat. And not sure what they're going to do next. You can see a bunch of drones are transferring down to the high yield as the infestors once again at the top of the ramp or the natural expansion, throwing down some infested Terrans. Going to try to get some free kills if they're not really going to happen though. A couple of infested Marines are popping away at this barracks. Not going to work out too well for them though, as those Marines that were building for the Red Terran player are permanent. And looking over here, we can see that he has had to transfer a lot of his SCVs back. They are coming back to the main base though. As these drones, look at that, he's sent almost an entire amount of drones over to the high yield. This will help him catch up and make an army super, super quick. Now look at this right here, giant ball. This is just asking to be fungal growth. Of course, oh, look at that right there. Exactly, saw it coming as the spine crawlers are getting free shots on all of the units. Fungal growth landing once again on the Marines. Check out that strategy, man. That was absolutely brilliant. I gotta admit, I do not think the Terran player could have seen that coming at all. Especially with once he had the Zerglings up, he was able to drive away any sort of scouting, and then he just teched up and got his infestors and said, "To hell with it, you're going down." So that's pretty much this game. I gotta say, if I'd have known this was going to go down like this, I probably would have made a teaching experience out of this. But I don't know if this is really a traditional build that you can use. I'll tell you what. If you can use this build successfully in a ladder match, email the replay to me. My email address is anaristarcraft@gmail.com, and you can actually, I've got it in the description over there, as well as on my profile, I think. Email me a replay of you doing the same exact strategy, because I would really like to see this happen more. I think this was absolutely brilliant. But anyways, I'm going to shut up now and let you guys watch more StarCraft 2 games. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you guys later.